Prince Harry reportedly felt devastated after he was forced to withdraw from his normal life to get on a marriage that doesn't end up very well. A pal of Prince Harry, Royal Marines veteran JJ Chalmers, made this claim while speaking to BBC podcasts about his days as an active soldier in the war zone of Afghanistan. "And I remember watching him come off the plane, and I didn't know him at this point, but I could see the heartbreak in his eyes. Coming back from Afghanistan and adjusting to the real world is difficult enough as it is. But I could just see sort of disappointment. I think he came down the stairs off the plane and was picked up by a car that took them off, but there must have just been a sense of I'm back in the real world. That's traumatic, that is traumatic." In a series of tweets, Owens shared her thoughts on the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's marriage. For her, it was disturbing to watch Prince Harry attacking his own family, and she blamed it on the former Suits star. "I cannot say enough that Prince Harry is in an emotionally abusive relationship. Meghan has groomed him to believe that she is his mother reincarnate, only this time, he has a chance to save her," Owens tweeted. "It is so disturbing to watch. Please stop putting cameras on him. He is completely isolated from his family and country and believes he has to be in order to save his mother from being killed again. These are classic signs of emotional abuse and Freudian transference. Oprah honestly needs to stop now," she added. "Harry needs to be saved from Meghan." Owens' take on the Sussexes' marriage received mixed responses. Some agreed with her while many defended Markle and urged the author to stop attacking the royal couple. "Yes. He needs help. He was vulnerable and she preyed on him as she had an agenda from very early on. It's very sad how much she has isolated him from his family. That is not healthy. Oprah is just cashing in on this slow-moving train wreck," one commented. "In 5 years, they will be divorced, and she will take half his money. I'm sure that was her plan from the beginning." According to royal insiders, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's marriage has descended into a toxic state, and it's primarily on account of Harry's growing unease about being trapped in his new LA lifestyle. He doesn't believe Prince Harry ever wanted to quit the royal family, but was left with no other option once Meghan, 39, wanted out and the Queen refused to grant them a hybrid arrangement. His choices were limited, and there was that fear of losing his new bride. "In my opinion, he decided to jump. And it's a jump I feel he will come to regret." New idea here's that Harry's series of woke interviews could in fact be a cover-up for how he's truly coping with all the recent shifts in his world since he stepped back from the royal family. One insider insists the father of two is parroting how his wife speaks. And although Harry, 36, continuously insists that the move to the US was the best thing that ever happened to him, it's also apparent, says the source, that he's unhappier than ever. Being ripped away from one's family with so much unsettled business, constantly firing accusations at the wall to see what sticks or what will actually draw a reaction, and surrounding oneself full of your wife's yes men PR flags is no way to live, snips the source. The insider also points to Harry's endless tirades against his family as evidence that he's hardly gone to LA to move on with his life. He is always moaning and always grinding that axe about his family, who are keeping up a stoic silence, says the source. Harry's personality has also shifted since moving to LA, and the once affable larrikin is now rarely smiling. He's a fish out of water. He's lost touch with his family and lifelong friends, and the longer he stays estranged the more he loses himself, the source says. Meghan hasn't allowed him to thrive, he's just following her lead because outside of the palace he knew nothing else. Ultimately, the insider believes Harry's continuous attempts to mask his internal unease could be detrimental to both himself and his marriage. His comments and attitude are all feeling very one-sided, distorted and toxic, which no one would say if they believed he was truly happy, says the insider. Former Royal Protection Officer Ken Wharf has had a front row seat to many toxic royal marriages. He worked for Harry's mother, Princess Diana, from 1987 to 1994, a time when her marriage to Prince Charles was crumbling.